Oh no, my hair's falling out. Sorry, it's happening on camera. I'm sorry. Hi. So here's the story, guys. I mean, I did the Capricorn reading. It was twice as long as it was supposed to be. And at the same time as that happened, I also did the Aries reading because I shook Aries instead of Capricorn when I went to redo it all. And it ended up being like the stupidest, like, I mean, come on, guys. I'm a human being too, right? Like, I don't want to, like, completely, So anyway, point is that I needed to redo that one as well. So here we are. Way late because I'm on call this week. And it's also like, performance review time of the month. As you can see, I've been running my hand over a mouse pad for 2.5 days straight. And I've been getting up early too. And now I'm like really like weirded out by my hair, but it's okay. We're going to keep going. We're going to do it to it. We shook Capricorn, we shook Aries, but the problem is that I recorded them and did not actually just 2 seconds. Like I said, I'm on call, so I am getting messages. 2 seconds. Yeah, like I said, on call. You guys know the drill. There's one that's popped out. I'm just gonna look at it. Whoever this reading is for, I haven't even shook who this sign is for, but this popped out. I shouldn't even show it to you because you're not gonna believe me, but that one, it came out. We're not gonna take it. But if it's significant for anyone from the sign that I'm about to shake, I want you to actually, you know what? I'm going to throw a curveball at you here, and I'm going to say you should do part 2 of that one. Okay? Aries, it's your turn. Aries. Yeah, I apologize for my sleeve. You're going to see my sleeve on my right side here. I've been dragging my hand across my desk at my mouse over now. So it's going to be a little disgusting. It's not disgusting. It's just wear marks. It just doesn't transfer properly. So Aries, it's your turn. We're going to do a Celtic cross spread because I want to get through all these signs and I want to get to the relationship read this month. So that's what we're going to do. This is the general read for you for June. Holy shit. It's June of 2022. It really is. We're finally here. Are we finally here? We're finally at June of 2022. It's happened. It's happened. Anyway, so check out your rising, moon, and Venus sign for additional messages. In addition to that, please also make sure that if you don't know those, that you go to a place like Cafe Astrology, but be careful of ads, because recently I tried to run my natal chart again to look at like a couple specifics because of the aspects that were happening. And I ended up with like, me of all people who I've been going to Cafe Astrology and running my natal chart since I was like 18 years old. So that's like 19 years ago. And I somehow, rookie mistake, clicked on an ad. So, be careful of that shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, if you don't know those signs, yeah, you need to know the time that you were born. That's super important, okay? So make sure that you know the time that you were born. That's going to be really, really important for you if you need to know your rising sign especially. And in addition to that, you're going to, we need to know, obviously, things that are super important for you to, like, even know your passport, like where you were born. Okay? All right, so I only have 2 social media profiles. One is on Facebook, one is on Instagram. They're both my personal social media profiles. If I'm not already talking to you through one of those profiles, chances are I'm not going to like start like, talking to you out of the blue, out of nowhere. If you think that I am contacting you, please make that person prove who they are, because I sure as hell would be willing to. I will show up right in your face. I will. I'll do it, So, and I have. Probably don't realize it, but whatever. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to check out, and I don't offer personal paid readings at all. This is the only place you can get readings from me, unless you're like my friend in real life here, not in YouTube land, and I might offer you a reading, but usually even my personal friends, I only do it if they ask me to. So, and I don't charge money. So if somebody's asking money from you, block their ass, because I won't do that to you. I don't need your money. So let's get started, Aries. One more shuffle, and then we're going to go. We're going to go with it. What's the song that you need to know for June? What do you need to know for June, Aries? I saw Vermilion again. I don't know why, but that's not what we're getting for you. No matter how far we come. I can't wait to see tomorrow with you. Yeah. Oh, man. That's a fucking blast from the past. I can't even remember the last time I heard that song. No matter how far we come, I can't wait to see tomorrow with you. Even when I close my eyes. I can't remember how it goes. Wow, that's bad. That's bad. But yeah, that's your song. That's your song for June. And you know what's interesting? Something significant happened in April, because I almost said April for this, but it's not April. I think you're thinking of something in April. All right. We're going to use the Rackham Tarot, which means that Auntie Ashley has to get out the dumb thing to tell her what the Roman numerals actually stand for in terms of tarot cards. Because, you know, 22s or tarot isn't enough. Somebody's ass backwards thinking. Do you know why? Because I shuffled these backwards. Ass backwards thinking, dude. You're thinking ass backwards about something. You got it all wrong. There's something that you're thinking backwards. You got it all wrong. You're thinking something in the reverse. There's something that you're thinking about backwards. Something's mixed up for you. You're confused. You're confused. You have it all wrong. You have it in the reverse. You have it backwards. You think something this way, but it's actually this way. Or you think something is this way, but it's actually this way. Ooh, that's interesting. That's juicy. I like that. I like that for you. That's good. I like that. I'm an Aries rising, so it's always exciting when these kinds of things come out. Okay, let's do it. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please do make sure to check out your Rising, Moon, and Venus sign for additional messages. I assume that you're here because it's your sun sign. And I know that I'm probably rushing through this, but the thing is that I usually put more energy into the relationship reads because there's so much more personal development that goes into those, you know. I know that there's so much personal development and stock that can go into other portions of things, but people always show up for the relationship reads, and that's actually where they're most receptive to growth. So even if it has nothing to do with relationships, at that point you're kind of forced to listen, even if it has nothing to do with love. And I know that that's really honest and blatant, but the fact of the matter is that even if it has nothing to do with love, if you're looking for personal development on a path to romance, you're probably going to listen a lot more when it has to do with that. And if spirit has something to say, or the universe or what have you, then, you know, it's not me. It's not actually me. It's these and whatever I hear, whatever I feel. And I'll be honest with you. I'll always be honest with you. You know, I don't do this for my mother effing health, right? There are other things I could totally do. So, twist for fairness for my Libra folks. Your divine counterpart, in fact, is Libra. You could be seeking a divine counterpart at this time, but you do, like I said before, have it all wrong. You have it mixed up. You have it vice versa. Let's see what's happening in the current energy for you. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have 4 cards that have laid down right here. I'll show you afterwards. I think we're not going to do a Celtic cross. I think we're going to do past, present, future spread for you. I'll even show you what I've got right here, just so you know. Just keep it honest. So that's what you have right there. Hi. So, oh, I hope I don't drop my phone. Hi. Okay. Yeah, this is a budget production, I'm telling you. Anyway. Wait. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, so we're going to do 555 for you. I don't actually. No, we're going to do 6. We'll just take the top one. That's not careless. It's not careless. So let me just go and let me just see what we got here. We have 12. What the fuck is 12? See, I knew this was going to happen as soon as I open up the cards, but let's see. 12. I want to say that's, yeah, okay, whatever. All right. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. The World in the upright. And the Queen of... Damn. You remember I was talking about how Libra's like your divine counterpart? They're in the reverse right here. Queen of Swords in the reverse. So this, what I had to look up, was a Hanged Man. It doesn't really look like a Hanged Man except for, with the exception of the spiderweb there. Gaining perspective, Piscean energy. This is all in your past energy. So what we have is we have you gaining perspective after something hasn't really worked out for you when it comes to a romantic situation. 10 of Cups in reverse. It's almost like something lured you to the rocks. See the sirens there? I always, with this particular deck here, There by Radiohead, which always says, there's always a siren singing you to shipwreck. Steer away from these rocks. It would be a walking disaster. Meh, right? 10 of Cups in the reverse. So you're getting perspective over something where this has happened to you, where this is just like... There's been something that was like a situation that you thought was moving towards a 10 of Cups situation where there'd be emotional fulfillment. It just hasn't worked out for you. You're trying to gain perspective over it, figure out where it went wrong, where it didn't work out quite well for you, or why it's not succeeding quite as you had hoped. You thought it was moving towards a 10 of Cups situation and it isn't. You feel like it is a walking disaster, I'm hearing. Like you're walking on a tightrope. And you're keeping this hidden. This is Piscean energy, so you're keeping it hidden. You're trying to gain perspective. You're trying to understand while keeping the feelings secret. You're very indecisive with the Judgment card. That is Scorpion energy. Scorpio. I feel like you're going to get stung. That's why I said Scorpion. You feel like if you make the wrong decision, you're going to get stung, burned. Indecisiveness. Indecisiveness because in the past, trying to gain perspective because in the past your 10 of Cups didn't come to fruition. So you're sitting in indecisiveness. But do you know what? The problem is that in the past there has been an urge to move forward towards your fortune, towards something that is actually your destiny. This is the 3 Morai. They are the sisters of fate. And so it really does mean that the people who weave the silver string that attaches the cord from your body to your soul. So that is actually a part of your destiny. It's something about moving forward towards your destiny. It's something that's going to make you whole with the World card here. Fixed energy. So this has to do with Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. Why do I always blank on one of them? I'm always so good with this. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Moving forward with one of those signs towards your emotional wholeness, or towards spiritual ascension. I'm getting, because look at how she's rising from the tree. It could also be the completion of a cycle, moving forward towards the completion of a cycle, towards feeling whole and complete in something. There's a Libran here that is not happy about this. However, it doesn't always mean when I look at these cards that it means when I have somebody in the reverse that it's somebody who's unhappy. This could be the lack of fairness in a situation. This could be a lack of truth, a lack of following your inner truth. Indecisiveness, movement forward to a cycle completing, not following your truth. finishing something out. You're moving forward and finishing something out, but you're not following your truth, Aries. That's something that just happened in the past. And you did so out of fear because you gained perspective in the past about something that happened to you that had to do with the Ten of Cups. Okay. I don't know who I'm getting today, but I'm getting somebody. That's interesting. Okay, present energy for you. Of course, we'll also do like your magnetic poetry and your affirmations and all that stuff too. But let me just make sure that we get all this stuff. I wasn't even intending to do this, but I was intending to do the Celtic cross. So you're going to get the verticals too. It's going to be a longer guy. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have something that flipped here. Okay. Seven of Cups. You have offers. You have options. Some of these options are just like you, except they are somebody who represents to you because they are so much like you. Sometimes you see the worst in them. You see the worst parts of yourself in them. With the Fool and the River. I'm sorry. This isn't even the Fool. I still assert that. You see the worst parts of yourself in this person. This is the Virgo. This is the Hermit. Sorry. It's my bad. It's Virgo. It's the Hermit. But for some reason, I got Fool energy off of this. This is somebody you take a risk towards in the present. Or this is somebody who you see a lot of your most undesirable traits in. And is that why you're attracted to them? Because you're intrigued by or fascinated by the things about yourself that you cannot resolve. But this is Virgo energy. Somebody who's coming out of hiding, somebody who's coming out of their shell, or has kept things hidden from themselves, or went and retreated in order to learn more about themselves, to figure things out for themselves. This is one of your options. Options of emotional fulfillment during this time. You have the Eight of Cups. You've walked away from this person in the past. Probably because they represent some things about you that you don't necessarily like. But I think also because they might have retreated, and I think they're coming out of... Ooh, that was interesting. We have one that's flipped. And we have two that have landed just so. The Queen of Wands, that's you. And the Eight of Wands, sorry, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So, let me just take 2 seconds to figure this. And make sure I have everything where it needs to go. Walked away from this person because they represented something in yourself that you didn't quite understand or that you did not like, but you saw it. They came out of hiding, or they were not hiding something about themselves that was less desirable. The personal truth that they had went away to figure out, to seek. It's Virgo energy, though. Eight of Cups, you walked away from them, or you walked away from another emotionally fulfilling situation. You might, during the present moment, be making a decision where in the past you were indecisive, because you have Judgment up there, and now you have this right below it. You could be moving instead towards somebody who you see that has a lot of things in common with you. This is an Aries or Leo individual. Feminine energy doesn't mean they're a woman. You gotta know by now, if you're watching tarot readings, that, you know, that's the way it works. But the reason that you're actually moving forward with this person, and this is right underneath the Wheel of Fortune, so you are moving forward with this person in some way, even if emotionally or intellectually. The reason you're moving forward with this person is because they make you feel free. They set you free of your mental prison in some way. There's something that they do that liberates you or helps you give yourself permission to escape a sense of false imprisonment. There's something about yourself that you keep locked and hidden. Look, there's something about yourself that you keep locked and hidden. This person comes in gracefully, mind you, and they give you permission to be who you are. You've clearly walked away from this hermit energy towards this, gracefully setting you free from something. It gives you a sense of hope and completion, like you feel whole. Damn. Okay. All right. 2 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. You can't lie to yourself. I'm reading verticals at the same time. This is happening so fast. Normally, I read verticals after the fact. This is happening in real time. So we have our Libra in reverse. You cannot lie to yourself. You cannot wait. You cannot delay. You almost feel like a rush towards this. Like you can't keep yourself locked in. You can't keep yourself locked away. This person is coming in and like fucking waving their magic wand, and it's like everybody is just like, do you know what I mean? Feeling free and feeling liberated and feeling inspired. And there's wands energy, like fucking like, yeah, all up in this. Cups and wands. And air. Okay. All right. It's fine. That's good. What's happening in your future? Okay, so we have the King of Swords in the reverse. You're not going to be using your intellect. This person has clearly grabbed you by the heart. You're not using your intellect. You're not thinking straight. You're not using logic. You could not be... there is a warning here, because vertically we do have you sitting trying to gain perspective at the beginning of everything. With the Piscean energy there. You're trying to gain perspective, Aries. You're trying to figure out what's right, what's wrong. What have you made mistakes with in the past? What are other people's viewpoints? You know, hang tight before you make moves, that kind of thing. But you have the Seven of Cups energy in the present. Lots of options, lots of things that are emotionally fulfilling that are presenting themselves to you. You don't know what thing is your pitfall and which thing is your triumph. You don't know which thing to choose. And your judgment is clouded in the future here. You're sitting in your heart space more than you're sitting in your mind. This is an Aquarian energy. Can be a Gemini, Libran energy, but I always feel that the King of Swords is an Aquarian energy. But in the reverse, it's not intellectual. You're not thinking straight. You could be irrational, volatile. You could be imbibing more. You could actually be erring on the side of alcoholism. In fact, is usually what I find with Aquarian energy. In fact. So that's a thing. Let's take a look here. I think I have to pause this for 2 seconds, actually. It was just a team member putting a message. Okay, let's go. All right. And what else is happening in your future? Oh, there we have it. I feel like this is the moon. It could be the stars. Let's make sure. You would think I would know this shit by now. It's been like, yeah, it's the stars. Start. Aquarian energy. You're doubled up on Aquarian energy here. You might be dealing with an Aquarius in the future, or you're dealing with innovative energy, ideas, and the intellect is what you're really dealing with here. But this is hopefulness. This is a wish. This can even be a wish come true. It's almost like once you get out of your head, this is what this is kind of saying to me. And, you know, some people will disagree. Of course they will. This is saying to me, Aries, that once you get out of your head and start living more into your heart space, that some of your wishes and goals and aspirations are going to start to come true. They may not be the more practical, earthbound things that you're used to, because Aquarius is air energy, but they are going to be things that are the stuff the dreams are made of. But you're going to have to live more into your heart space. Do you see? This is not Mr. Intellectual here. This is Mr. Dream. Dreams. You know what I mean? Not even kidding you. What else? I think you might have had to do healing here to realize that your dreams are still possible, reading the vertical with that 10 of Cups in the reverse. Then your Virgo in reverse with the Hermit in reverse. I don't know why I wanted to say Virgo in reverse. You might have been dealing with a Virgo that did you wrong. But this is also, you know, Hermit in reverse. I don't know. Anyway, let's see here. All right. There's our King of Cups. Yeah, emotionality. Toning down the fire, living into a more emotional space, living into a space that's more about following your intuition, feeling rather than burning. You know, I mean, it's not that burning isn't still feeling, but it's passion. And passion can be so many things. It can be rage, it can be fervor, it can be irrationality, irascibility. It can be, you know, the fire that burns so hard, you know, but at the same time, water. Even though water has its negative aspects, water also has its other positive aspects, just like fire does. Fire is warming. Fire is, you know, nourishing and you know, life-sustaining and things, but so is water. Water is emotional. Water is intuitive. Water is cooling. Water is healing, you know? And I think that's something that you're trying to embody through your indecisiveness, finally moving into a decision where you choose to walk away from something. You're trying to heal and you're trying to really tune into things that are meant for you and move away from things that aren't meant for you. And really understand what that means in the grand scheme of life. Not just your day-to-day, but the grand scheme of your entire lifeline. Like you think about the lifeline of a planet. You know, we go to like the museum. You know, you take your kids to the museum and you sit them there in front of the whole lifeline chronologically of the, you know, of our civilization, the civilization of you know, everything that ever existed in the entire existence of Earth. And we're like this tiny little speck in all of it. And if you think about your day-to-day, that is like not even half of like a nanomillimeter of anything compared to your entire lifetime. So making sure that you're healing, making sure that you're really thinking about things more than just that flash of burn, more than just that spark, more than just what is really sustaining, what flows, what continues to flow, what is more, what holds permanence. Do you know? And what that means to you. You know what I mean? Last three cards. What do we got for you, Aries? I might have accidentally said Pisces there at some point. I don't know. I'm just hearing Pisces in my head. So be like Pisces. Pisces, understand the mysteries, because that is a part of the mystery of life, right? Is that it's not just about the moment. Although we do want to respect and hold reverence for the moment. You know? Okay, here we go. Okay. Did we get three? I bet you we did. We did. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. There's still something here. I think this happened for you before. It happened in the reading that I didn't publish, and it's happening again. There's something here. You're not rescuing somebody. And this happened in your love read, too, moving into June. You were in an energy with somebody where you respect somebody and you're not rescuing them. You don't have to rescue them. There's an understanding. You don't need to rescue them. They don't need to rescue you. You're not swooping in. There's no romanticism about this. There's nobility that is lacking here. There's no need to. There's an understanding here that that's not going to work in this situation. There's a lack of romantic feeling that could be happening. This is in line with moving forward with this with this Queen of Wands. This is either you connecting with yourself and realizing that you're not some romantic, you know, knight in shining armor, or this is you moving forward with somebody and realizing the independence that they hold as a Queen of Wands. Could be a man or a woman, trust me. And, you know, you realizing you don't need to swoop in and rescue them, that they can take care of themselves, which is totally in line with that other reading. The one from last month. 6 of Cups in reverse. Holy shit. With the 7 of Wands in the reverse. So 6 of Cups, sorry, is in the upright. 7 of Wands is in our reverse. This is something that could be from your past or holds some nostalgia for you. This is something that reminds you of a long cherished wish goal, something that you always wanted for yourself. This is something of your past. There could be somebody coming back from your past in the future here, near the end of June. Looking at the vertical here, I have the World. So like I said, one of those fixed signs, which would be our Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Somebody that makes you feel free through memories of the past, through nostalgia. Do they make you feel free because they give you a childlike sense of wonder? They make you feel like a kid again. Somebody make you feel like a kid again. That's what it is. They make you feel like a kid again. They make you feel like a kid again. You don't feel the need to defend yourself. Yeah, it's that heart. That's the heart over the head there. The hopefulness, the wishes. The foolish childishness of wonderment that comes with this. The following your intuition over anything else. And look at this. I don't feel the need to defend myself or my actions. I know what is right. You might be feeling that you're in a situation that is not a win-win situation. It's like a lose-lose situation. But you cannot win anymore. You cannot lie to yourself anymore. You don't feel it's fair to lie to yourself anymore with that Queen of Swords in the reverse and the 2 of Wands in the reverse. You're not willing to wait anymore for things to move forward. Interesting. Let's see here. We have the Emperor in the reverse. Fuck. That's okay. The Emperor in the reverse, you're not... The thing is, you have to be careful, because if you deny yourself what you're really intending to do here and you go against your own resolve, you're going to be sitting in some fear-mongering, grumpy ass Emperor energy, which is a leader who's not really happy. Somebody who is going to use force over persuasion with their power. And you need to be sitting in this energy, which is the power of persuasion, which is right, honest truth. And so this is where you want to be, not where you're sitting in irrational energy right now, because you're not following this. You're going to be. I'm seeing it. You're going to be. I promise that. I can see it. It's just following your path, following what's here. It says right here to follow this and not this. So that's what you need to do. There I say it, there I said it. These are cards, not me, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and let's take a look at magnetic poetry for you, Aries. I have never gotten so many notifications in one sitting of a reading ever, and they're not all on-call notifications. In fact, most of them aren't. 2 seconds. I don't even... Can I do this? No, I don't think I can do this while I'm doing this. Can I? Can I still do this while I'm doing this? Shit. I want to buy that. I can't buy it right now. I can't. I'm sorry. I want to go to your show so bad. But, you know, anyway. All right. All right, Aries. You Aries people don't even know what I'm talking about. It's okay. What are our words for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I'm getting that same breathlessness that I was getting in the one that I didn't publish. Yeah, the urgency, the sense of urgency. There's something that's making you breathless, like you can't catch your breath because you're breathing so fast. This is like a panic response. This is a panic response that you're having. Oh, for fuck. Has this got to do something with what I just saw on the notifications? Probably. But I'm going to try not to project. Fuck, man. Aries, I love you so much, and I'm not going to stop your reading. These are your messages, not mine. So you're just going to sit there and you're going to enjoy them because they're your messages and not mine. Even though I'm an Aries rising. Okay. All right, we'll put that over here, nice and beautiful, so that we can go ahead and we can get to your affirmations. We're going to start out with your positive affirmation of the month. What do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. No. I should just go and do that right now. I don't even know what currency that is. It's not a currency. It's mine. It's like digital shit. It's mine. One stuck on the table. I'm in love. Well, shit, Aries. I really hope you are. And I hope it's beautiful. I really do. I really do. That's good. That's really good. I was going to put that up there for you. Keep telling yourself that over and over again, right? Right? Who doesn't want to be, right? I'm watching a cute little series that's about that right now. Holy fuck. Anyway, all right. Now the jerk cards. We'll give you 3. Everybody's getting 3 of the jerk cards. Yes, that's right. Oh, well, you have one that's decided that it wants to come out no matter what. So you're getting it. You're getting it. What else? For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. Two more. I'm just remembering the Kylie Minogue song, Two Hearts. It's not like, you know, all the other songs, like the Phil Collins one or whatever. Is it Phil Collins or Genesis or whichever? Don't fault me for not, you know, being able to discern in between them. But, you know, Two Hearts. I was just hearing that in my head. Aries. There's another. And that was easy. Let's see. Let's see what we got. You're giving away your power. You're a badass. Act like it. Yes. Yes. Next. Fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. Okay. And last but not least, you got a feeling you just cannot shake. The little voice inside you. Listen to that shit. Okay. All right. Whoa. Whoa. That was interesting. Anyway, Aries, thank you so much for enduring. Somebody thinks you're endearing. But thank you for enduring all of my pain in the ass cuts that you're going to have to deal with when I paste everything together here from all of these crazy things, all these interruptions that have happened in the shaky camera because my tripod needs to be replaced because I just don't even have time. Look at, I haven't even dyed my hair. And I meant to do it in April, and I totally didn't. Anyway, have a fantastic June. I should be back shortly to do some other readings that I really, really have to do. The sign with the most views is going to get their relationship reading first. So you should probably go check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign also for additional messages. But thanks again. Bye. Be well. Yeah, and that's right. I forgot to remember to tell you that this is your spread that I told you I was going to show you. Isn't it messy? The way I work, it's messy.